Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. Assalamu alaikum to all those who are watching us live. Guys, I'll thank you Babake for giving us this opportunity. Kana nali kacha. We've been busy. So many interactions. Many along in the past weeks. The past week. Wala tinam man famara kanajang kunali kacha. But B, inshallah, we want to use this opportunity. Kunali kacha, na kacha cool me alam ko wala kelim bangko kan science. Allah la broralem sirgo Sonko, aka by Sonko Gambia. Wala to do ifanam pru nale kacha. Na kacha be kala minati, na kacha be kala tentro me ya lonko. UDP Nkolu kal tentu. Comme me la kavo to other platforms na me attend. Nyamun tentro me ya lonko awara tenya bake. UDP la mosiata bake. UDP mosiata bake. But out of many, Nimoli the Jibe ye tombo. Ye penka funyoma ya dila ke sementu ya. Ina murukutanke ye pensika me alongo wole ko certificate ka sika ka dila madin omo alten tubale. So wala tinda the nimbe duna program ko no foka mol be tentu mol mel ya lonko wolle ba ko kon the CEO of Kaira Consultants Bagar Mane, the National Youth Wing President Haji Shuane, and the entire people Sisla Lion Jadama, and then mol mel ya lonko wolle ko nyum ko maybe long ko me afanyame because it was a surprise. And I'm like a friend to me, I don't go for a particular alpha ya amudi fe. For certificate running, moya dinna me alongo alpha ba, mo bunyarimba, wale keda mood me alongo wale certificate running ta hand over to me. And I was very emotional because especially when I was listening to the speech of Honorable Hussein David. When content back, when you see all back, but most Najan Dron Nali Kasha Kudur from the Milalongo will let it happen. The local Tambilal Kul Milalongo will let it happen. The local Tambilal is all from them Kasha. Coming from Mole will need to be political. The political water will come. First the young Yoe. That is something me alongo is very, very important. That is something me alongo is very, very important. Sorry guys, 1 minute. Huh? Now it lay aluli pa pungkola. It lay aluli pa moto. Huh? Alu. It lay aluli. Now lay aluli pa moto. Huh? Okay, not for that. Baba. Yes, yeah, sorry. So, Fonzo will front a KB Kacha. Madulu, Lokun Tambila, Diamo Siata back. Anu, nal hakilo bakan kabiru Mr. Dabo Diamuta from iAfrica TV na severo kelam ko we are moving to the takan kamuru koma one day we are going forward to the takan koma ta one because I feel like the leader have spoken and memu tonya kumu tonya bit nan ko the leader memfo kuma do ta follow kan akoy tan dama ko loya Usem Dabo memfo ala diamo kono kuma do ta lale wo kan apiyar lembang amilembang but what is the truth membe tonya yari wala nyinde ko kabrin loya Usem Dabo la diamuta akoy tan mako fente lale wo kumo kan and that is exactly what happened. Can do one thing, another girl, just coming yellow because nim fente bulu or near more mislead. Come on. Are we not in politics? Me political. Me political. Nga fenda nyine. Anu nga menyi ne more bulu nga kaso de bulu tonyala. So you cannot mislead the Gambian people. I now more na ya clarify kane ka buko kisma papa la. Sa papa. Who are you trying to fool? Alkajuma le fool. Yenyi nga very solid coxon le meli alongo. Itale e fola mole. And imagine. Ila boy sol meli alongo. Ika okuma kama fole. How are they going to feel? How are they going to see themselves? Ika fa mole ko ninin ke ba men kacha bunkono. Imanya na ko fo banta bado. Bari ite ko nin ke ba men kacha bunkono. Ite o fo mole. Kan ina bosol fintidale iko ite ni la keba iko de ni alfanye men kacha ite la photo le ko mol fintidale foy Mr. Dabo ne ha mol fintidale jang foy Mr. Dabo ne ha ko Mr. Dabo is a hypocrite ko Mr. Dabo le nyum ko beke ka yela alfanye ko menda ikana ko yo senendi ika fa mol ko ha dama laf ka diamo ko ika jumala ne ja already Italy a speculation dundi la molo kumo kono ila molo ya ko findi di banda ila molo yo ko inga ya findi di banda bo sai itara interview la ranya ka senyandi because Gambian ko nyanda ka tonya long iko ka victim card le play oro iko ka smartness le play oro who are you trying to baffle here iko juma smartness but Gambian ko ma hakil malati Gambian ko yalo le minamu tonyati ani minamu faniati it's very simple. Lan kama finta janna ko ako atade la burode yale ila burode nyol le ya fire ako ila burode siri ida siri lan kama na diamo exactly mala afanya exactly I am not able to narrate that but lan kama re mem fo wala nyindi ko lan kama re mem fo wala nyindi ko Mr. Dabo le lahi di nyim place wala sa ni da nyinin ka wala ita la da ko ita ko da mun nyatan ko yala nyini kam ita ko da leadership place wala nyini ita ko dafa mo lega Gambia president ye nyinin ka kuma memba ko nyinin ka kuma e man son ka jabi ka foko ninin ke baye men ka ta bun kono e man nyana ka fo banta balu ba ita ko nin ke baye men ka ta bun kono fo la post interview nyina tala bang ye kuma ka men fo in Kerfar you really forget the word you have said in Kerfar Tali you forget about your Kerfar interview you forget about all what you have said in Kerfar if nyata they believe that Allah ite believe ta wala kat ite believe ta wala la ko ite ni Mr. Dabo ite believe ta kat ko ninin keba men kata o nin men kata kullo bo khono o manya na folo banta minat na kemina Kerfaru the way you want to play smartness at iAfrica TV minat na mo play at Kerfaru ika jumal le baful jang alka jumal le nene jang bo tonya te bulu ibe men foka man soto it's very simple what you were saying is not true amanka tonya. You mislead your people. You mislead so many diasporians. Mojama Benoma, you mislead them. I swear. You only mislead them. And I keep saying this. Even here, Nimbango Kanjang, when Nantara Tora, it can mean for Mole Yuduko, Mr. Dabo and the Tombong, Mr. Dabo and Bulanina. That's what you were telling people. That was the confusion in the UD people. And that is the reason also, Mojama Bege, Man Lela, and they will never trust you. They will never trust you. Very simple. Mojabe je iman lela, and they will never and ever trust you. Because what you have told them, what you actually told them, and what has actually happened is completely different. Because Natara Tola, Alkama Molieloko, this is what you keep telling people. Guys, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm very sorry. Just 1 minute, please. Right? Nandara tola dulal to alkawale fonu moli. But when people realize ko alka mem foye amanga tonyati, because ya jana modo le dunia kono jam. Olu tonyato le bulala wala non. Now, for example, ya mem fonu moli no asoto no. They will follow you. But yalo may stop talent. Ela mol ko eloko ale même fo molie ale mol believe indi wala le anu when Allah so-called sauver franketa Allah so-called sauver fana o capture the near party olo do mol be bolo UDP le bule non. That's what they told you. Kon near party olo do mol be bolo UDP le bule non. It's not possible. It's not possible like that. It's not easy like that. No. It's not easy like that. Am I easy? Am I easy? Because what you told people, you think they will follow you? They will not follow you. And that is actually what happened to you, Talib. Now, if you go and form your movement, ekada mol melka wo YouTube ko melka de kam. Ekada wo YouTube ko melka. When mambule no. And you have actually seen that score, the things, komantara tamakam. I think what you should do, inyanda kamengo nyindiko, inyanda ke fan jindile. Adama don ke fa wora, amam betea. If on jindi, you come to the level. But because man, I don't want to make my discussion about Talib. Man na Talib kola jam. But coming for the past week solo, kola me dalon go tambidambe will summarize kandoro. That will summarize kandoro. Because I don't want to give you people relevant. No. Now Natala come up me along our monster, we will debunk it. But we are not going to give you people Albert desperately relevant letter. We are not going to give it to you. We are never going to give it to you. No. Because until we have other things to deal with. And this is what exactly I want you and your people to really understand. In an interview, you give a lot of misleading statements. In the same interview, you call UMC is your party. Okay? The same interview also, you can know it's not owned by you. You said, you said you are the leader. At some point, you can know you movement on leadership. Who are you trying to confuse here? But that is not our problem. The movement have a leader or the movement doesn't have a leader or that is not our problem. That is not our problem. Our problem is the Banco don't inform Tonyala. Truth. Hack. The Banco don't inform Tonyala. Na Tonyala Banco don't. So fekene Honorable Usenu Dabo I mean bokkul si lifin ana yow amuloo ne honorable Ousainou Darboe dafa bokk si lifin bi time boo doon dem si Kër Fatou di wax ay wax yooyu noonu waaw bu ko yow daa foog ne yow soo demee Kër Fatou wax honorable Darboe du ñëw clair boppam loolu nga foog bu ko yow xamuloo ne yow daa fàtte ne lii politique la waaw yow daa fàtte ne lii politique la yow daa foog na lii politique yow bu ko yow loolu nga fàtte bu ko yow waa yow ok because yow da nga respect honorable Ousainou Darboe bla bla yow nga respect honorable Ousainou Darboe mag bu nekk Ousainou yow nga dem Kër Fatou di ko tuumal Kër Fatou Ousainou génn dem ay Africa leeral affaire bi nga dellu sa waat ay Africa nga bëgg a wax ñu ne yow bugguloo tontu because soo fekkoon nga ñu wax ne soo fekkoon honorable Ousainou Darboe nekkutoon si digg bi fekk yow yaa xam ne honorable Ousainou Darboe mu ngi bokk si digg bi mu si digg bi yow kan nga bëgg a nax kan nga bëgg a nax but now you went yokuma jama bafo but like I said I'm not going to make you my topic because you are not important for me. The same interview, Ikoniatara, Bako them call the Findita, and they complain about the dump site. It's not about because Niatara Bako them call the Findita, they complain about the dump site. You will hold them serious. But Bako them call the Findita because more million ko I remember Corrado Beje, Darabe Sonin Kono, Colon member J, Colon Tumo Colon Kensanolem. Ntele makoy num kera kolon kabin duma fo santo ntele makoy I mean ka be concrete bako deji dom side silo to na ni the moment itam dom side on la main gate la 4 second compound me ka 4 second tan compound me ka so ko rani membe je akorani kolon membe je kolon otumo kolon ni ya sino dron ro ntele o kolon ni ntele makoy ka kolon ni ka concrete ko keje ka concrete belo keje kaka concrete ko kabin sabda fo duma kana bul ko dange ka anora leya fana sama duma ko dange because of meneke da jioni ndele ma ko no long time but kabin protest I saw those people, they were part of the protest ita ko ba ko don kolu so those people are not people from Bakote. That is another inconsistency in you. So we'll make back on the call. Talib, this dump side call, you know, called Yam Jang, at Yamama Sierra. Kolo Jella Dungan dump side from KMC, from the international donors. How many millions will do the blind? And we've seen the game, men play it again. But this place, Bakote Children Village, SOS. I remember SOS Fanang, they contributed about that dump site, SOS. That was a phone made along, it was announced SOS was helping in collaboration with KMC to control this dump site only. I can mind game up later. But Yalong, what is the most interesting part now? Now Ilamolu, ila so-called TV, saibe ikayai West Coast le. Ikayai West Coast le. Let's say ning West Coast la maybe Brikama Council la dokula le fitaro ke somanda. Itoloke la mo le urara mafango. Yetaje ye pitota. During the weekends, days like Sunday, Saturday, in the weekends, they go and take pictures from different places in West Coast. But failing, remember on us rolling into call. It will be coming. It's like now the fight is between them and Chairman Yankuba Dam. Their main problem is Chairman Yankuba Dam. But Yalong left like a member Talbi Wollen in the court. Chairman Yankuba Dabola Sanji Fula in office. Wala Fisa de la Sanji Warren. Ala Sanji Fula in office. Wala Fisa de la Sanji Warren in office. But me futalo diamo fanan konale wo diamo fanan be futalo fanan male ndeta wo la mala de but the people chairman is coming amenala kawo be bonni nyokono. What is the difference between Tola administration and your administration? I will not say you have not done well. I have to be very frank to myself. I have to be very frank to myself. But now I'm to a level in a mall, it could become an era council. Kiaman yang kuba double 2 years old. It can only compete with your 7 years. That is a disgrace to you, Tali. That's a big disgrace to you. Yeah. 2 years versus 7 years. Most will compare. But because you have not done exactly what you have to do. Tali, Italy came some called promise in Nako. A revenue of 1 billion every year. Italy in the campaign. Yalong Gambian call left quickly be able to understand. We have to select our leaders based on ila baro. Based on ila campaign promises. Alhamdulillah bakane Talib 2018 campaign I promise you Melke. I promise you Melke when he was coming to office. Let's go and check those records. Now give me whether he have fulfilled some of those, all those promises. Yes. But at 2023, I thought Talib la campaign number. At 2023, I thought Talib la Fongo la 2023. I promise you Melke. Is he fulfilling those promises as of now? There were a lot of promises Talib Mendi. 2023 campaign Altalia la moy Talib promise la. Kon yidol na be menkela. Ibe the kind of projects ibe mel builder. But now it's almost getting to 3 years now. Ale mi jow project solto. The only projects are the bank men and sign continuously. Well, man tabana fale library, tabana fale children park, tabana fale hey, we are asking you, where is the money of the people of KMC? KMC kola kodo le, KMC kola kodo le, kawala nyinanga. And again, Talib, you keep talking about ko musolu, iko KMC lem the first municipality di kamusolu dia ma kamusolu semendia. Leftele aliye listo fintini because sign to nyale be sabat laja. You have to provide us the name of Musol Jeleli Alonko. How many women benefited from Allah KMC Algaleo initiative making? How many women benefited from it? Algaleo Musol Sementuya. Allah Lord men create Musole. Allah Fonya, how many women actually benefited from that? How many women actually benefited from that? Because that's what you keep telling us. If that project, because it's not only about the project, but how many people actually benefited from that project? That loan, me alkafo. Allow loan scheme men open for Musol, women enterprise for God. Tell us, show us the numbers. Show us because you always believe in data. So if you believe in data, show us the amount of women they actually benefited from that. Huh. How many women benefited from that? Because we all know what kita janne, diamo kita chocho kita uro kita amanke. But na kita fana ala tan di molla. We want to know musujelle be KMC kono because now we have to tell the truth. Musujelle be KMC kono musol mel yalon ko they actually benefited from that. Ha. Musujelle be KMC kono musol mel yalon ko. Even no, I man need for you to show us the names because maybe their names could be secret. But Gambia Nyinga Wolum Nindiko, allow for Molly. I know it was just a partnership. I'm not going to comment the money came from KMC. But I'll quite whatever. Allow for Molly, Musujele or sort of Musujele benefit again. And how many women became, a very successful businessman out of that phone. I know from Molly, left a car long. Banjul National Banjul City Council. Banjul City Council, la Musol JJ, le Melialongo, they benefited. Today they have big shops. Melialongo Banjul. Banjul women phone. Among the common capital, Nuroy Benyokan, or Namantanyoka, or Intal Benyoka, Namatanyoka. But Banjul women's phone. Naya Musol Jele, Melialongo B, Molielon, the Tama Blood Beto, the business all Kekan. Banjul. Banyule Kodomendi Musola, Purke Marco business okono. We have all seen them. I can name Musol, we all know those people here. They became businessmen through that loan mankana in Banjul. Yes, that's quite true. That's quite true. Musa, Musa said, who did I insult? Tonya no Manfo. Yalong Kaboko Yalong Musa. No more come over me along Kamanga Tonya, Yataka Javinadi. Or more come over Kumame along Monsato, when you're the Javinadi, Musa. You're my brother, I didn't like I said. Don't let count. Ni moyo kumo fo me alon ko amon soto ni ba jabi le ba fo nyaadi na kamoto left do because nyaata inata ja wala no problem maybe this is going to be your only comment because you are trying to put go alla do ko mu ñinati atol kabira bota ñum patriote na je say mol even more la comment soul you go and take people's comment and ask someone like the topic atol this movement and it doesn't comment, even a comment. Kabatul Botanim Patio Altata. Even a comment. No, I'm not joining you, I'm sorry. I don't have that time, Musa. No, I don't have that time. I'm moving. Take more time, Musa. Come and go Nalbe in the platform. Can I hype the other? No. The Bodo Colonel. Because we are moving. Kana mun ke sama na platform mo reninde kacha mole lamoy mole sude no tell platform wonte go and follow and tell platform mo yagaje I will never and ever join you in my platform nimbe jo na platform mo fana abakala right agreement neti me ya lon ko mbebe agree la le ko topic le be je nyanda kam address nata to a unique nata to a a platform me ya lon ko je abetulin lan temare but come and Kapuko, Besaman na platform or the middle life like Kesaman and Canada in the rock. Don't even think about that, Musa. You are my brother, you are my guy. So thank you. I'm not doing that. Not the coup killing, not the Mirayaman killing, not the Pharaoh man killing, not the Mantarangania killing. Nimo Malon Dialon, at all. Musa, not the Ngania killing, not the Mira killing, not Mantara coup killing at all. Nal Mantara coup killing. Nalmantra killing, Nalmantra, we are not even in the same line. Let me tell you the truth. Atol Mutinyar Lalit, Atol Malafinum Banco Ebo, Atol the more killing of Mojibeka, more killing. Alcohol molta, alcamole mislead. Wallahi Menkala, Allah Mufmeno, Amanga coming Kafako Masakundale Talb Ahmed Ben Suda Ban. Amanga comme Kavako Masakundale Tal Ahmed Ben Souda ban. Assemblea more than Dunia Kono. Member of Mufelo Nyaton Kayala to the presidency, Namanga to the election, Namanga Tal Ahmed Ben Souda. Alka Mole Nene, Atu Ben Duala Nene. Alba Jumala Nene. Allah Mufmeno. Wallahi, Akweta Mansen Kalino. Isan kali na man ke komen ka foko masakundale Taliban. For example, you know, I speak my mind straight. Neatara come masakundale Taliban. Mambala wala de. But amanga come masakundale Taliban. Amanga come masakundale Talib Ahmed Bensouda ban. Allah movement there will be no leader. Même manke Talib Ahmed Bensouda. So alka mina maba moluma. Alka molle filin ka molle ko atola movement no lonya. Atola movement no wala personal property fonti de. Atola movement no. Allah movement is a right personal property. Amanga come ka foko. Look, Allah movement is one of the most personal property party in Bangkok kang memosol. Allah movement no, alma launch follow, Allah tizarol bala Talib Ahmed Bensouda and Kawala de as your leader. Allah logo home and findi follow, the Talib Ahmed Bensouda de as your leader. But why can't you people tell us? Because Talib is our leader. Talib owns the party. But you people said, "Ko alka molle filindi, alka do molle filindi, alka do filindi." But what is more important? Wala mindu ko, nal mantara kukiling, nal mantara miro nyakiling, albe mento wala mindu ko alfong leo for alko, atol be prepare kam mina kama, wala mu 2031. I'll go 2031. I told the focus to 2031. Musa and told the focus is 2026. Because we have love for the Gambians. Because now because we realize banko bon the president barona la molbulu banko be sokle banko be tinala. So that's why we are eager. Niatara, for example, for election of the Syria election of in January. Because left like a Gambia bond, we are eager for the Gambia bond. That is not your intention. Atol la plano moment wala nyindiko ka Talib Ahmed Bensouda man sayandi nyim banko kanjam. Alka la pero muwali. Bal ku kilindrom ka wala fali. Ku kilindrom ka wala fali. Albe mol men filindi la wala be jele. Not you deep call no more again. Because we have the mouth. Na da sotole, na platform sotole, na mechanism sotole, na fero sotole. Matol diben na nyame. We have the plan, we have everything. Matol diben na nyame atul tekele no japenti. It's very simple. Allah mo lungolu be mol nenna. Lungolu be bulala mol la siola. Lungolu ibe mol nenna. Lolo ibe bulala mol la siola. And last time I saw Nasavero do yeko Karle Asafe. Let me tell you this. You movement ebe wol. Talib Ahmed Bensouda movement ebe wol. Andata. Like last time, wo tribal comment nyeng. Me ya lon ka foko ha ni movement no fanan man nin kol ba dominate kan. Aliamelo no amenga tonyalem. And if Talib have to allow those people to lead this movement, for wole kanyaton kolti ni movement no nyun kono. Abe fola la moja maballa. Itale nyum falile. He have to accept it. I am make sure Kajako, some of the key players in the movement should not be mandinkas. I don't want to get tribal comment for. But I am telling you, Molmel be Talib Bala, Molmel be Talib Koma, Molmel Yaloko will movement on Koma. That is their intention. So Diamome Yalonko for the last time, I am telling you, Amanko coming Kavoko do Diamolende. Diamole Meya Lonko is it's like Kule Meya Lonko, movement ideology la wati. Movement ideology la wati. Because they don't want to see those people to lead it. Ale Talib Moy ako, Mofula Mosaba Mona ako to lesi ya ko mila. But one more full of most of them monano day. Palace beje, they will not hold it. They will not hold it. Niko be palace beje, Niko bo mutala. Niko bo mutala. I am telling you, there is going to be a problem. This is just a piece of advice. This is just a piece of advice. Because movement on your lot wala kama. Movement on your lot, aman lo fenkama, a lot of wala kama. And room. I don't want to make my topic a tribal discussion. Maybe another time. But kukilin torong Gambian call fala wala nyindu ko. President Barrow fela fintita akata de minela min the people's talk. But one thing, Meya Lonko, every individual, every Gambia, banku dungo Meya Lonko itamu Gambia dungo. Siye mirabang. Kabrin President Barrow kana mansayala. Ya jambe ka jelle depans. Ya jambe ka jelle depans. Nakadaka banku be yai. Ya jambe ka kilo jelle tama. In those days, ya jambe ka jelle depans. But saying kabrin President Barrow nata. President Barrow nala mol ka jelle depans. President Barrow nala mol ka jelle depans. Gambian call file you understand. Gambian call from Molia understand. Yalong comment can mem file wala nyindiko. Gambia, I just want bimbe discussion sort la jambe yalong it's gonna be a discussion on belef la mo be hakilo to get back. Yenyim banko jele. Nim mo dol be je sita dorom. Nin nyaton call sita. E kan menka wala nyindiko. The only thing men say is to divide and rule. To divide us and rule us. Kantala, kandundunyola, katara kamara. And that is exactly what is happening in this country. Nabango Senalal. I'll see Ali Miraban Senalal. Daka wala fa mole all the time. Bango sana la lu makuma kin la falale wala ñu diko. Jumale Muhammad Dia. Sorry, yes, Muhammad Dia. Or Amidou Dia. Jumale Amidou Dia long. Or Jumale Muhammad Dia long. Seno. Bon ñu masakunda opportunity mendi Muhammad Dia la. Ya opportunity mendi Amidou Dia la. Ka seno ke. Fanyi masakunda to opportunity dila no national la bang. Fanyi masakunda to opportunity dila no national la bang. Na mol melialon kum famanyolu mamanyolu melialon ke the senola well before us. Melialon ke the senola well before us. Why this government is not giving that opportunity to those people? Why are they not giving that opportunity to those people? Why are they not helping those people? But the lives of Muhammad Jah, the lives of Amidou Jah and others, you will support. Yes, Modi wala. And those people will mina mula kotenke, imina membe kala, imina wotala kotenke ka wapi senalalma, ka wapi dobali ba kotenke. Ka wapi dobali ma kotenke. Ka dobali use. Allah Akbar. 7 years, 9 years, now getting to 10 years, President Barrow ala mol ye mineke senalali ye farmer Juma Altara me alongo is a farmer, a very notable farmer, me alongo mobe alongo nyimu farmerity. Mobe alongo nyimu senalality, ye Jumale Makoi. Ye Jumale Makoi je. Ye Jumala Mako me alongo bi Molsidano Maria Kasene Kamo Tabul. Senelalo, I'm telling you, a poor farmer. A poor farmer Jumala Mako. So what is the purpose of Ministry of Agriculture? That is my problem. What is the purpose of Ministry of Agriculture? But Gambian for mole wala nyindiko. Gambian for mole wala nyindiko. President Barrow is he actually thinking? Fawa mira kan na bang. Fa be shi le kan na bang ke mira ba ke ko. Wo sena la la julo le bala. Sena la nyul wala julo le bala. Sena la julo le bala. Million talulu nin feng. Yata karikilin. Yata ya janyam ya be domo karikilin million talulu nin feng. Karikilin. Ya be janjang le tano to boro mon soto je bari mbama nyul mfama nyul ndoko malu ngoto malu na felo banku dongul inyabe wala ikata ikela dimbaya ta ike bira ikela dimbaya ko iko al kata president Barrow le ben Gambians, are we serious? But because melekata ye mole kong benyum kolya men be kono sometimes nin sita na molje e be bula kam president Barrow noma nka silen kam mira ba fanyum molu actually for be mira banko la bang are they not actually thinking about the future of their children? No. The future of their children. Countries are making a lot of billionaires, a lot of millionaires through agriculture. Senola Carola. Don't let him bango kanya mulmilango kodo be bulu already. Masakundaka will listen to those who already have the money. But mele alongo kodo te bulu, mele alongo fuara le muti, masakunda kodi wala, but o fuara ul kotenke, ikana wolle je kabula masakunda noma. Yaman don't left the hal. Yaman told Toyota told left the hala bang. Gambian called that on Yanaka. Gambian called that on Yanaka. Yaman told Toyota left the hala bang. Let's ask ourselves, no from Yanaka. But Gambian from Molo, look, Yambanko Kang, Gambia Banco is very small. This country is very small. Nyung banko ndol damal be nyolon. Nyung banko we are interrelated. We are interrelated collectively. Be connected. Duluman kuntu dulto. But you see the point here. When it comes in time of election, when it comes in time of getting to power, we are interrelated. We forget how we are interrelated because Minakata Satan. Because certain people they are only looking at their own interest. Wole multi-million wole benna banko na fulo mutakang iba tina kang ko le peka kenyani. Nin carte fayo kanasi. They will go to one of the director. You have to go back to Kuntaurule campaign keje. But you have to go back to your go. Campaign for when that individual person, when that director himself knows that the government is not right, government mantra takanku. Government mantra takanku. When they already know masakunda mantra takanku. But yet still, they will go ibitala. Ibe campaign okela masakunda puru sabatiya. But when that director really understand very well we can have a country better than this. Aya long katko the leadership member gay amano ata kele no fanan anu ata bolankam but because at the position of mentor at the left eye to round at the left eye to letter he will go and convince his family. He will go and make sure his family will come out and welcome the president. Forgetting this more do let Bangkok to the Melialon go from the Batarin back. Let's come to our educational sector. the amount of money we are investing in education. What is this government doing in terms of education? In order to reform Soul Kelly. Because they have done reforms. The classroom won't law. MRC Holland Foundation is here. If this government is ready, if this government is serious, Italian can spend in building classroom. Already a charitable organization is building that one for you. Now what should you do is to equip those places. Can now Kramulta to put them into standard. Kramulta ke put in standard. That is what we expect from them. Because already somebody is there already Mayalongo, Obema can classroom law. Now you focus on the community to make sure near classroom law, you put those classroom to standard. You make sure the teachers all Mayalongo, they really benefited from there. Yan so Titalu, you're a very good patient. Because they deserve to have good paid. Good, I mean, Yan so Titalu, you ladula kendo soto. Yan make sure ladula kendo soto. Yan make sure better living soto. That is what we expect from the government. Not only Kaboliso the teacher, no, but make sure they live in a comfort area. If they are comfortable, they will be able to teach the children comfortably. So we need reform in our educational sector also. You know, and I keep saying this. I mean, to speak in Yatonio well. Loptanul, Abe Lokan. Yes. I mean, Leptanol local. But Leptanol Melialongo President Barobe Leptanol Mel Lokan. If a hospital Mel Lokan, those hospital soul. One, if a cordial letter from grant or your cordial letter from loan. Cow hospital letter K low. Your cordial letter loan letter put go hospital low. Actually, for Kodo, you know, do bank. Do you think Kodo men you can for? Koy will be do hospital or law. For Kodo Nankamo Mayalon Yata, will be do to bank. The equipment, your bagasol melsam, are this quality bagasol, Nibagasol Bagas candle at the bank for my bagas candle. Yinam carrot. Yinam carrot. But Momo Kabuka hospital law, I will never agree with you. I look on Lole. Yes, I look on Lord Blajaman. I look on Lord Blajaman. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Yes. But look on me, I don't be local. Eka kodo bonina muntole. So wala tin nay baji lako bankola julo abe la fa dorom. But can't we do it ourselves? Fondo takila. But near julo fananta say near ta julo ta already now. Ibe julo ni be fempen do kulala. Yende ka mesole what we ka me sustenance I may. Because it better no julo julo for what jam. So ni yalon ko julo ta ko fe yalon ko julo ta wala o julo na fulo be no daw dran dinto o nyanda kele fenete me yalon ka nyanda kan sambale sanji keme wa nyanda kan sambale fu wati jam wato me yalon ko be nyina la ko ko na julo fo tale duniya kam mu fu wala nyam ba nin tol be julo tala ni masa kunda be julo tala e ka julo na fulo dum blamento julo bu ka ban jola fa wo bla ka tinya. That is the problem. Wala tunan ko man sa kunda nyum fry falling. Ne julota. Ye julota fen na ye fen do ku julo nyina. Wonyanda ka labande, wonyanda ka mele, wonyanda ka sustenance, wonyanda ka sustainability should be there. Because ye julo leta. But imagine, ni masa kunda julo je leta, ye fen je la do ku dan julo la, julo ma nyaka jola fon, o fen be tinyata. This government. That is why ko Mansakunda ni nyanda ka falende a manjo komen ka foko ne konne me kong. But because Mansakunda ni they actually don't understand what is governance. You might understand minimum governance. You might understand. And like I said, development. Any government, and I will repeat it. Any government, may ya lonko amam pare. Frana local government solely do okay. Abe kolya bale le pro government succeed. Mansakunda. Iman song in local government do okay. Abe kolya bale le pro bango be la development realize nyola. Abe kolya bale le pour banko be la development on you realize nyola. But if you want banko be la development on you realize, you have to make sure you decentralize. Let's say, for example, Ministry of Works. If Ministry of Works, let's say, il a yearly budget. If Ministry of Works, really budget, yearly budget is, for example, 2 billion Gambian dollars. Wala ma yearly budget 2 billion Gambian dollars. Okay? So what do you do? Out of the 2 billion Gambian dollars now, that ministry, because the Ministry of Works when they monitoring monitoring consultation ila do ko be kelo don nati maybe 1.4 billion or maybe 1.2 billion you divide into the various regions. So now 600 million you use that one for administration fee. 1 billion or 1.2 billion Yota into the regions. Yatala regional soldo based on their size and based on their size also. Your West Coast 300 million. LRR you give them 200 million. You're not bank based on the size, based on the population size, based on the land size, you give them 200 or 250 million. CRR South 150 million, North 150 million, UIR 250 million or so. But all these departments sold, all these local government sold nil. There will be an office mayor lonko, whatever tarla kamara project implementation. And that local council now there are people because if you work with local council because at the council that's where you council like a doko with the grassroots. Council like a doko in the grassroots. For example, I said this and I'll repeat it again. Sate I Alcalo shuttle. Sate I VDC shuttle. Okay? Sate I Alcalo shuttle. Sate I VDC shuttle. Madam VDC la doko when I'm Sate development when they call village development council. Sate development. Sate on development. VDC la martal. So the VDC actually know what is the problem. Minimum the actual problem of the village. So the VDC know the actual problem of the village. Yes, I don't need a problem all along. Now there is what is called Ward Development Committee. Ward Development Committee. So that Ward Development Committee you find out well what on you more better. It's not development on men sila kuolem bank, kuolem because the VDC sat on you. The VDC every VDC aka mosodole at the World Development Committee. Every VDC aka mosodole at the World Development Committee. Aka mosodole at the World Development Committee. So the VDC Mayalongo, they are representing, they are people at the World Development Committee. Wala ka sata wala problem on samana. Can report to the WDC, to the World Development Committee. The World Development Committee is cared by Juma, the councillor of the area. Councillor member area you do. Wala ka World Development Committee ni wala mula care manot. Wala mula care manot. The World Development Committee. The councillor member care manot now. That councillor for now is part of the General Council. That's the entire region. So now, information on you, for example, you take information from the village level. From the village level to the ward level. So from the ward level to the council level, that's the regional level. To the regional level. Now, if the problem reach at the regional level there, so now the regional level will convey that all the problems, so because science started la problem on the side. Every word la problem on the side. Sign the regional problem of the side. A baby side, you know the problem of all the areas within that region. Council on the side. Council now. Council their own plan now. They have their own planning unit. So the council planning unit on will let us see ya side. Ya give what are some of the key and urgent things all out of all the demands on the paper start on you. Nina, ya report back to the General Council is Siala. So General Council may now report or convey to the Ministry of Works or to the Ministry of Local Government. Now, decentralization of land. They submitted their, for example, in a budget. The main problems about already the planning a survey budget from village level, ward level, I mean constituency level, for Kanafo Mundo, Kanafo, regional level. They do their survey and everything, submitted to the central government. Central government funded it through the councils. The Ministry of Works will monitor it. This is what we expect from the government. This is what we expect from the government. They expect from Master Kundabu. In that aspect, more baby realize more baby for development on you. But if the central government ignore the local government, and I say this again, President Barrow, you have no excuse. It happened to opposition like the President Barrow, you can work with. You can even do this pilot project with the chairman of North Bank, or maybe the chairman of, URR, or maybe the chairman of CRR North or CRR South. You can actually do this with them. You will realize ila mo la sulo momenti. You will realize ila mo la doko momenti. If you go, because look, hello, my problem is, I'm planning for a mole, all in the co. Until Gambia, mole kata training all the time. They go, they got training na, or staff workshop maybe Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, other countries, China and others. But ngata mine kara wo bankol to. Wo bankol la development ol benyadile. How are they doing their development? Wo bankol, how are they doing their development? But are we ready? Are we ready? Kajoko, are we ready? For Kajoko, we actually want to do development. In our banku dolkan, here a system of study. This year, model na boda Gambia kata China studies la. But for malon China ka doko kenyadile. For malon China, the kind of system member China buloko. If you go to Korea, for Majako, the kind of system Korea may use come. If you go to even Europe, if you just go to England, just go to Angleterre here, just go to England here, England. You go to England. Go to England. Go to other countries. In fact, if you go to their local government, so even a state household, in a local government, so some of these countries, you go there, you mean a camera in a local government soul for the state household. For example, like for me, I was opportune to be in Korea. Korea la Seoul City. Seoul City la Fongoto, la municipality, you know. I mean, in terms of infrastructure, where been to the state house now the back. Seoul City, yeah. The mayor is well respected. The mayor is well respected. Government, I mean, and that's where, at that Seoul City there, that's where, I mean, in a Fongo Bay, Seoul City, Mumu Bay, the city camera bay, I have a report can get to the city camera. City you call Dula Bay, the boss system bay, everything is controlled by the city council. So government empower the municipalities, and the municipalities do the job, government monitor them. Sunyaro Takela. This is why Sunyaro Takela. And you will see competent people will now apply municipal council. So job creation of Fanambe back because now you will have professors. Many even more German they'll be interested to come to be a councillor. For a councilority. There will be a very big competition for councilority because of the responsibility, because of the opportunity you have. Yes, I'm telling you. Shabayi da ko sign, councilor ya fana. Ibayi councilor ya fana be kala ku babalti. But I like a kubati minekama, the job, the service you are going to do for your people. The service you are going to give to your people. Guys, sorry, I'll go over my internet. Yes. So, Nyajan Kapale ko, an opportunity the UDP la puruna nyumasa kunda amara. We have the plan. Amiro benna, anganio benna, hamo benna. And we have the plan with us. Now, within 5 years, Gambians will buy. Gambians will be everybody will have your own share. Yes. Albanco di UDP la. Albanco di UDP la. Gambian call Albanco di UDP la. Come to our economy. Na banko la fanko la karola. And they will tell you there is no way we can able to stabilize our economy. That's not true. They will tell you for the malongo economy dunia kono for malon kilome make keren dunia kono. Hey, stop fooling us. For malon kilome make keren dunia kono. For malon dollar hey, no. We can stabilize our economy through our own human resources. Ndol fon la xamo na miro. C'est the economy intano le na stable. Because minaka ala ya be din tolla. Ale geo din tolla, giso din tolla. Ale flat land din tolla. For how many years you cannot make best use of those materials? How many years you cannot make best use of ale information din tolla? How many years? Bejam. How many years government sold me nanjang? Ibe budget samana nang. Dunia be agree the form they never want to accept it. The Mabutu Declaration. But in fact, if new UDP government we will even go above the Mabutu Declaration. The Mabutu Declaration is 10% of your budget. But we might go 15% of our budget. We may go 15% of our budget. But because now how much money are we spending? How much money in the economy ka fintin di banta? Mano jelle ka du nyum banko kanjang every year. Mano jelle ka import nyum banko kanjang. Let's just look at that. If government as an institution now, government for a pare, you land survey, you have to do a land survey. You land survey so do alto. You go and survey all the lands. Your equipment or samana. Your equipment or samana. Your funding chawul command. I mean, look, it's matter of a short-term training. You take, for example, 3,000 funding Chol. You take them to China for a study. 6 months study. Among 6 months study. 6 months done, 6 months study. Just take them to China, 6 months study. Yes, I'm an young. Yes, I'm about to do that farm. Funding Chol Melialon could be do college within 1 year. Melialon could be sitting Sonko and Manta do college in that place. Yeah, young funding Chol, they're driving luxurious cars. Yeah, young funding Chol, they have their own land. Oh, Masakunda Fongwe, pare to invest in buildings. Yakorra law. Funding Chol Melialon could Sondaka do koke. In that farmland, Yakorra Sekaya dealer. You sign a deal with them, a mortgage deal with them. In your mortgage deal sign. Money. One, start over developer. Because now, Masakunda fele ay bungol law, ay corral law. Places like Fonyi, Kata, Kiam, Jara Kata. Masakunda yo bungol mel law sign, ay opportunity la create funding Chole pure sabat du laso. Pure sabat du laso. This funding Chole nulu, it can do a good amount of money la. Hey, let me tell you one thing. Let us make this very clear. Do you know what? Some people can go to Nekata Toki. And in Toki, he said, at the end of the month, you will make eventually not more than $1,000. 1,000 US dollar. Now, if government side, Masakunda, for example, B, they come up with a project. This was an idea. I mean, it's about thinking. You write projects, ideas. Kajako, left invest into Senola. That was the idea. Amar Sano Nyulia Samanum at Brussels. Dono conference menkena for France 50 million euro dealer for a pilot project in Basse. Maybe not like Lobo move from Frale. Tamo me along Tarano Brussels. A part of Brussels, Mr. Damono, Uncle Amadou Sane, they came to France. France had 50 million dealer. 50 million euro. You only dealer for a pilot project in Basse. I don't remember on Mala 50 million. The 50 million grant prove for a pilot project in Basse. Rice cultivation. So if, for example, if government happen to secure a grant or Niman grant from sign, we make sure we have budget, for example, physical discipline. Physical discipline. Now look, for example, okay, let's say the last year budget was about 30 billion. So we say, okay, this year make green and stuff like that. We're going to put our budget to maybe like 40 billion. And we know we are going to have 40 billion cash, nothing. Out of the 40 billion, we are going to spend 5 billion. But they spend to buy Senator Jordan lesson. Senator Jordan. Na farmer solta. Na funding solta. Ina farmer solta, yes, I'm China. Look at how motivating that is. You have like China today. 6 months, China and they go to the farm, you pay them good money. Young Bija Momo joining Bangkok $1,500. Abesila in Bangkok $1,500. Even more gela, even office doko bulela, if that local dokola. $1,500 Yota Jang. Eka Banku Dumojo Wala Jang. It will be serious to the job. Yes, it's necessary. If you pay them $1,500, you know what's going to happen? Because you know very well. Go, Eka Mendoku, let's say banana. You go, let's say banana. They study exactly China ka banana produce banana. You come jang yeta jang na ñu kungubal ya beke banana. In banana bal. Banana me ya lonko ning harvest sita. Maybe every day they will harvest at least 10 40 feet container every day ning harvest me carry. O banana yo do to the world market. Mari. Yo banana do in the world market with dalaso. Ya do the world market okono. Brother, do you think that that's what they gila? Kakumba. Yeah, Kakumba farm water, like Kakumba farm. ye ka kuma fam bakata uta ya bondi ni abe sida ye ka containers fit 40 feet maybe every day 40 feet for maybe about 2 months. But do you think our economy na economy well yamira ni ka okeno iko export wakata Saudi Arabia and other places. Saudi Arabia, you just have to look at market. Saudi Arabia, maybe I mean England, America, the international Lincoln bill, Korea and other places. Government dialogue go share protocol send you into those places. Akasam, you're having money. Then I show the barakala. Then I show the kumbo men abijila. Do you know why CFA is going up? Because Senegal is producing a lot of those things, Pompitero and others. But Masakunda Lebe support dealer. Masakunda Lebe, we will have a serious government. Masakunda me alonga serious ta. Masakunda me alonga pareda. Masakunda me alonga really understand ko nyina nyanta kela. This is the only thing benyakli no menna. Mensa bata bon no tolka. That government will make Masakunda di now make a UDP government. It's only UDP government. Mensa okay no Gambia di only. Because we have the plan, we have the everything. Abebe larim bulle, and we not am bakele. We not am bakele. Kano is very expensive. Because we have the land. We have the land. I'm going to land soto. Guana and other places. Kano, Masakunda, look, it's about Masakunda from Abekele, a special department. Open a special department. Not just open a special department, special experts. Gambia funding gejele yalon ko biye seno kana. Special experts. Yam masumun samena, yepon samena. Come like, I'm going to come like Gamtel Benjamin. Gamtel Benjamin. And other places will be Ebakilo Nyama. Gamtel Benjamin, Post Benjamin, other places. Open a special department. May yalon go be responsible wala. Seno balundi. Ka seno ka production okay. Ha, very good director. Gambia Espadol Melbidoko in the UN on other places. Bring them, pay them monthly $5,000. If they give them a house to live. $5,000. Give them a house to live. Espadol, Gambia no Milano Banda. They will do the job. They no Milano do you pay them $1,000 or $1,500 every month. You want to be that taxi driving. You might be that taxi driving. When you know, when you're a taxi driver, for example, maybe Caro, they pay you only, less than $100 a month. You might be that councilor. When you go, you know very well, you get a councilor, maybe it's $500. So who is going to see a payment of $1,000? May I look, I'm going to doku bati. Masungula ka be fenke bulo do ko mento wala ka bondi jam kalandi jam masungulam. People go, those who went to China and other places, they've seen it. Those who went to other places in Yajele, amanke doku bati. It's just amanke doku bati. It's matter of irrigation, ka irrigation on the island. Kasi ka jibe, ka make sure everything goes right. Avese si fa masungo do ko masungo aves. Ne masungo aves kontan ke ka beta ka be bol no kono the same thing. Ya be bondi akwa be bul container kono. Container load kata. The operation, how that is going to play with our economy. Wodulal min fanalo go seno be kalaje abe development o jelle sila o sata olto. Bangkol ka develop 10. Bangkol ka develop 10. That is what exactly UDP Masakunda left a wolela. UDP Masakunda focus mu nyineti. But alialo ne meatina ikala kilo janjandi ikala kilo filindi. Because minakata Melmel yalon ko wala na sign kung kilim ko be wala to kala na flo domo ikafale ko de kodo bentol kodo te bulu fente bulu. They have no plan for you. Kodo te bulu fente bulu nim kodo be bulu ta mansa nyinina nim kodo be bulu nim kodo nyaara kodo be bulu ina ta kodo menna itol dol ita mansa nyinina kodo te bulu. Let's call a spade a spade. Ebe mansa nyinina kan pour kan na banko na flo ta kata ka dundi furi yakono kanyapina na flo kan enim forano le si enim mol melalo ke menga banku dumonti eni si kana na flo ta ka kasara melalo go will they never even come to this country wal naman na nyim banko kam fon fere ina man na nyim banko kanjam feren niya foreigner ko mo ka UDP, they always talk about foreigners. Hey, I heard somebody about Yamofoka. Hey, we are not against any foreigner in this country, yeah? But every foreigner, you have a role to play in every country. We are not against any foreigner in this country. We are not against anyone in this country. Let's call a spade a spade. Il a problema about UDP movement because ntolkafo la member care ntolkafo wala nyama. So member care ni yako nyama don, they use it as a victim card. They use it as a victim card. But mbadi UDP nkolu, my last advice to you people. Mafoko, DMC, divide movement for change. Mafoko, pour ka Fatima, but Allah make sure na hakilo to the back. Yalong niya yung ko alala hakilo to the back. Molmel yalong ko, ya fokat ko. Itol they are planning at 2031. When the plan is 2026. Alang kana song nambule fe. When they go low, let's go high. My advice to all of you people. Because mengata wala nyundi ko, itolu akoite malago 2026 is not theirs. Now is ila fero moment wala nyundi ko, eventual distract la nyamem fanan kajo ko 2026 kaw tinyantolye. And we need to be very careful with them. Alal nyaka so musun dungol la. Meli alongo ikoto le platform ole law. Ikafako baro must go. Mobe alon ko that platform. Imalo baro must go come on. Let's call a spade a spade. I never want to talk about this, but I think I have to talk about this. I never want to talk about this, but I think I have to talk about this platform. I don't need am desafago ni nyamne nekudol si struggle. Yo kanga duga si struggle. Yo kanga duga si struggle yo. Be sa bone gara ngay tok sa platform biñu saga. Yo kanga duga si struggle yo. Ala yo da ñun yep fi len nekon. Yo kanga dugon si struggle. Yo kanga buga nax fi. But bes bu nega day tok sen platform di saga. Bes bu nega day tok sen platform di saga yang ko dabo. Bes bu nega day tok sen platform di saga 100% dabo. So then for the yen, so let's say sun Khalifa, you don't talk hold noon. It's not going to work. Because the problem is the caller you people saw. You people are talking for you are not talking for the Gambians. You are not talking for the Gambians. You are talking for yourselves. I think we have to make this very clear. You are not talking for Gambians, but you are talking for yourself. Yes. And many of you people there, I will not say all, but it's all about tribalism. You people are the worst tribalists so far in this country. We have to say this. So the Barrow must go platform is not a genuine platform. I will say it here. I know Bibin attack, but I don't care. It's not a genuine platform. If you don't agree with them, they block you. It's a genuine platform only. I never attack you. I never say anything. Why do you block me? Why do you block me? Namine attack. Namine neng. Why did you people block us? I never insult you. And itako ite you are itamu multi-mealo itaman saita. Itaman saita. But you all seen Albert Mento. Albert Mento moli alonde. But melekata na nyaka sa lele for ever since. But now najela ko you people are going because kunun ne moyle njuga be diamle ko e ko nim mol yete ma itabe usen dabol nenna. That shows how disrespect you are. E ko nim mol yete ma itabe ntolla party leader nenna. Itabe ntolla executive membership nenna. That shows how disrespectful you are. Meli ne ite won nen. Mol meli ne ite won nen. But because the hatred you have towards this party, the hatred you have towards the leadership. Akwai mo wallahi suma wallahi azim. Ana tare mangula usen dabota. Ye modota different from Talib. You people will never support UDP. I know that. Ana tare ye modota different from Talib. You people will never support UDP. because we know your plans. So you guys, I was very disappointed. I heard you saying ko nimoli teneng. Ite ba usen dabo len nenna. Ite ba usen len nenna. Or another executive member soul. That shows how disrespectful you are. You have no regard for our leadership. You want us to respect you people. You want about to respect la. Who will even listen to that platform? You want about to lamuela? You want about to lamuela? And there are the truth is the truth. There are people melan with Kataro platform. I have high regard for them. The likes of Antitukulo. I have high regard for Antitukulo. But Juga, you are becoming too much. I respect you. But you are becoming too much. Hey, nobody is stopping you from supporting Talib. Nobody is supporting you. Nobody is stopping you from supporting Talib. From supporting whoever you want to support, Juga. Nobody. You can support whoever you want to support. You have the right to support whoever you want to support. But now, can you people focus on your agenda? Can you people focus on Talib agenda? Because you people are supporting Talib. Hey, election is coming. So Alkana Songal Fandu Malo Kono, Malo Meyalonko, Albarongo. You are supporting Talib. You people are advocating for Talib. Every day you people are talking with Talib Lamolu. Alka campaign Alka. I swear, all the campaign you people are doing it for Talib and his people. Every day you people are talking to them. Talib and his people. Every day you people are communicating with them. And you will live in your corner. And advocacy kika will. So I'll get you all in jam. I'll la platform auto falling. Nobody should insult them. Can Warland Saga. Can Warland Saga. Nobody should not can Warland Saga, but they should not also insult us. Very simple. But they should not also insult us. We once have respect. We got respect ben temale. Nkanela platform auto lenga kaka. Utumo ye mentandi molla. Iko ni moye mentandi la. Yalong utumo ye mentandi wala nyundo we are all in the same book. You understand? And we were in their platform. Na respect but saying if they feel like they don't respect our decision and they are still going, let us avoid their platform. Until advice I didn't nail a platform or avoid. That is my advice to all of you people. I need a platform or avoid. My advice to my fellow comrades, I need a platform or avoid. Until advice more today. Yalong, you see, a person is always looking for focus. They don't have the platform. I'm more table. They don't have the followers. They can convince my followers. I told them that platform also. I'll kill a Kumakamul Bondina. I told them that platform also. I'll get attention or dealer. I told them that Kumakamul Fintindi. No one better than a TikTok. Yeah. Emantara a good Marco. I'll make sure la Kumakamul Kanan and the UDP good ball corner. I'll make sure in a Kumakamul Alkana Alkana doing a good ball corner. My brother will lie as him. If we can all do this, so my advice to my fellow UDPians, each and every one of us, what should be our focus? What should be our focus right now is how to convince our friends, how to convince our sisters, how to convince our relatives, how to convince our workmates to make sure we vote for Alai Usain Dabo come 2026. That should be our focus. If you look at the situation of this country as of now, the amount of difficulties we are having, should we allow to give attention to people who did not deserve our attention? No. So I am advising each and every one of you, please avoid their platform. If you don't follow their platform, they will not have followers. If they don't have followers, they will stop coming live. But if you follow their platform, if you go to their platform, you start listening to them, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? They will see themselves relevant when they are not relevant. So my advice to my fellow comrades, my advice to my fellow party mates, please, Maldanikan, avoid going to their platform. They are not advocating for Gambia, they are advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda. They are advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda and his movement. They are not advocating for Gambia. They are not advocating for any other political party. They are not advocating for any other political party. They are only advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda. It's better they change their platform name as Unite, Divide Movement for Change. It's better they change their platform as Divide Movement for Change platform or Divide Movement for Change diaspora platform. Avoid going to their platform. Avoid sharing their audios. Avoid sharing their videos. They will not have relevance. They will not have relevance. But if you keep sharing their videos, they will have relevance. I am appealing to my fellow comrades, my fellow friends, sisters. Ali avoid. Now, you the people na function TikTok al sotole. There are a lot of our sisters TikTok. Go to their platform. Ila live fungo sia. Al discussion alongo. They will add value to the party. They will add value to the party. Don't just not look. These people, they want us to give them relevant. For Jendi Buffalo 2026 Fokata. Alcana relevant dealer. Alcana relevant dealer. That Barrow must go platform. What even Yamen likewise il a movement of Ramajan Walla Yama. None more relevant dealer, Gambian called Taylor. Nalman relevant dealer, Gambian called Table Noma, Gambian called Telecomo Muela. And the platform is very small. I am advising all of you, please, a little platform of boycott, please, and you know the platform. They are advocating for Talib Ahmed Bensouda and Nungomula constitutional right. That is their constitutional right. You see me? I get it. That I can't tell. Maybe many life men for something. As again, ela musinu ena as again ela musinu ning. I am not pijota from right now. I saki ela musinu ning. But you see, yes, you do niaje. Niaje even the tofala. Every time you better learn no. Nde. Even then, even kumul folama. Mugejabi. Do you know why? Because mfeyo kon telefisatiti. I think that alone. Ndefeyo kon telefisatiti. Lulu even nenna lungu liba kumo franje. Mfeyo kon tele bunya sotet. Ntele horomo sotet. Nde. Mfeyo kon tele horomo sotet. Mfeyo kon tele respect sotet. That is why you can't then mukene. Afuna fufu afuna bakolo dila. So that is me. Ndabuka. Bendido. Okay. Hey. Avende. So because every day. So you can't tell me you are making me popular. You are making me popular. Because you were not talking about me. You were not saying all the such things about me before. Because I give you trouble. Because because I don't remember caring. But I try to respect elders. I try to give my little respect to elders. But science because because science mobile. So guys, like that. Mobe kamila for science and Mobe mila foka right now. Mobe kamila farmer. And I want you people to do the same thing. Even if I can get it from you people, nani mail nendro fintindi. Nani mail nendro fintindi je. Ndale afale. Abekula gelto. Nani mail nendro fintindi je abekula gelto. So alkane normal, alkane follow. Alkane follow. Who are those people? Don't follow them. There are a lot of platforms everywhere. A lot of platforms will follow. Go and listen to people. But niatara meli alongo e kan ndroke ni kan ndroke o kan membe fo mel ke la filo ndroñu mo la wala ke follow. So wala ba mo today. My last advice. Especially mulmeli alongo alka UDP la programul sia. Mbal advice la menna. My last advice, please. For God's sake. My last advice. Especially mulmeli alongo alka UDP la programul sia. Kabria la inbox lemba. Alla message wal bemel kila. Friend solye. Kabria la comment sol lemba. Alla hakil tuje back. Yalo nimmo lebe nyole meli alongo e man relevant soto. They will do everything to make sure they have relevant. They will do everything to make sure they have relevance. So please, avoid to comment or to give any bad comment in any public platform or your own platform. If I look comment so letara, if they go to your profile, you picture someone ye align as a member of UDP, or maybe if you are a member of NPP, if you love UDP, and you really want UDP, like Useno Numukunda Dabo, and after and Useno Numukunda Dabo, you win 2026, and you want to convince Gambian people, Dabal Dan and Men, to go, Ali Daha to make any tribal comments in any comment section, any program making, Ali Daha ka tribal comments will keje. Emo UDP lati bang, emo NPP lati bang, emo GDC lati bang, emo any political party. Niake. They will go to your wall. Ibela go fenkela. Iba someone ne iba fuloko. Imagine abu nyim party card na tamen into okay kam. Baldanna. Right now, Betembo Menkono, we are winning. Allah Azim, my people. Right now, Betembo Menkono, we are winning full time. Right now, Betembo Menkono, we are convincing a lot of people. Mojama ba lebe parading UDP quota. Mojama ba lebe parading UDP quota. Now, Ndol party dungulu is about us. Whether we really want Kaja Koka Usenu Samba status come 2026. Now we have to control our emotions. Mobile ka kampa. Mobile ka kampa. Koka mobile diming. But alim tol kana so ya shiron tola. Nini mobile nyola. Aya long ko itele opportunity shoto. Ala petele opportunity nyin katinya. What should you do? What should you do? What should you do? Ita mari nyata melekela. Ita mari nyata melekela. So ndeba dan na men. Either you are using a fake account. The moment you can UDP le fe on sia. Another a fake account to use. Momalo tum jumalet. Mbal dan na men na wole nyinte ko. Alkana son moy comment total bulu comment me alan ko they will use it against us. I like jang internet ko because ni mo lebe nyolo men alan ko they want to be attention. Il a attention au terekan. That's all what they need. Right now because the attention is not on GDC. The attention is not on PPP. The attention is not on any other political party. But the attention, they want to make sure your attention will keep on them. A so-called movement, I mean, it can member killing. A so-called movement. a so-called movement. They want to keep, they want to control attention all the time. Madonna. I'm gonna need all the time. I mean, coconut all the time. I don't kind of some. Because already we have the opportunity. So they don't have the opportunity, but even